Learning and sharing is one of the three main pillars of the Adaptation Fund's work. The project here in Chile is ongoing, and the implementing entity of the project, AGCID, has invited national implementing entities from countries around the world to learn from their experiences and also to share their views on good practice in climate adaptation. The project is putting into practice direct access, which means that the government has full authority on the design and implementation of the project.
Buenos días, bienvenidos, muchas gracias.
Just like Chile, Antigua Barbuda is a very dry country, and we tend to go through very intense droughts. Last year we went through a 3-year drought where we saw no rain at all, and you can only imagine the impact that it had on the agriculture sector and especially small farmers.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. So just having the different experiences that they're doing or the interventions that they're thinking of implementing is very interesting to apply to Antigua. So I think that for me is what I've benefited from.
The Adaptation Fund has over 10 years of experience in financing operations on the ground, and throughout these 10 years it has built a whole wealth of knowledge and experience and lessons learned that is important to pass on to others so they may enhance their adaptation and climate action to benefit the most vulnerable.
Sin duda, particularmente esta región y esta zona de la región se eligió para implementar el proyecto porque es una zona donde existe una agricultura campesina de bajo nivel de ingreso y donde los efectos de los cambios climáticos ha impactado muy fuertemente, particularmente por la ausencia de aguas lluvias. Es un proyecto orientado a poder generar instrumentos y conocimiento en los pequeños campesinos de la zona, de estas comunas que están siendo intervenidas en la región de O'Higgins, a objeto de que puedan manejar técnicas y conocimientos específicos respecto del mejor aprovechamiento del agua y cultivos que puedan tener un mejor rendimiento en condiciones climáticas más adversas que lo que habitualmente en esa zona habían tenido históricamente, digamos.
I'm amazed with the project success. I've seen a lot of ideas that can be taken to Armenia. Another great thing about this country exchange is that we know each other personally. There are things others can learn from us, how we deal with our problems. I've told a lot already to my colleagues about difficulties we are having. We will continue communicating after the event, and we still can share our ideas and our experience.
This particular country exchange is focusing on the water management sector and the agriculture sector. So the NIEs get an opportunity to interact directly with all project stakeholders involved, from project design up to project implementation, monitoring and evaluation, the full life cycle of the project, and learn important lessons throughout each stage that they can then go back to their home countries and implement under their own projects.
Well, for me it's a great experience, knowing that I come from a country which has a very young NIE. So now this gives me a very good experience, and some of the information can be imitated and be taken to my country to help in the detailed design of the project. This is for sure of use for me.
En este intercambio me he dado cuenta que es importante que nosotros como República Dominicana mantengamos los lazos fundamentalmente con Chile, Costa Rica y Panamá. Y entonces sí, nosotros podríamos hacer algunos acuerdos de aprendizaje, de retroalimentación, de encuentro, porque de verdad que ha valido la pena este encuentro.
I think this has been a really excellent opportunity to get to meet other people who are doing similar work in varied parts of the world, and getting a chance to network and have allies and people that we can count on and talk to going forward to help problem solve and learn from.
These country exchanges are actually demand-driven. The theme and the topics of discussion are identified by our accredited national implementing entities. Almost an indirect benefit is the empowering of the host NIE itself. So just the logistics and having the host NIE coordinate locally and domestically interact with all the local stakeholders, encourages them to coordinate locally. The plan is definitely to continue doing the country exchanges. They will be an annual event. And so we are definitely looking forward to doing this in other NIE countries and of course focusing on other thematic sectors other than water management and agriculture.
In 2018, countries made a very important decision that the Adaptation Fund formally serves the Paris Agreement. Now 2019 is a year of action, and this country exchange that we are implementing here in Chile is an example of that. How countries can learn from one another and really boost climate action towards the COP25.